Hello, first graders and their parents. I went ahead and I got some great feedback last week saying, from the parents that, oh, my child, cruising right through these learning opportunities, which is good. They should be cruising. That's fantastic. But at the same time, I want them to have an opportunity to, to feel challenged and struggle a little bit fairly. So for this week, I am again sending you sheets. They're an extension of the Unit 6 Module 3 that the kids can work on. But I also sent separately, I created some challenge problems for them. So I'd love to have them take a chance at these problems and see what they can come up with. These are definitely some new concepts for them. So this is not something where if they struggle, that's a healthy thing. But at the same time, I'm not expecting them to get this. But if they can, that's fantastic. Just make sure they have some strategies in place. Like, I'm a 2-digit number for the first problem. Well, make sure they're thinking about, okay, what does it mean to be a 2-digit number? The sum of my digits are 12. If I think about the sum of my digits are 12 from a 2-digit number, well, my digits could be 3 and 9, 4 and 8, 5 and 7, 6 and 6, and 7 and 5, 8 and 4, 9 and 3. Then my tens digit is half my ones digit. What number am I? Obviously, they can go back and apply which one's the tens digit, which one's the ones digit, and figure it out. But be able to think that out, Fill in the missing blank to complete the pattern. If I gave you 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, figure out what pattern's being formed, fill it in. For the next one, if I give you 12, 14, 16, 18, recognize the pattern, see what it is. 2, 4, 8, 16, what's that pattern? 1, 2, 4, 7, 11, 16, what is that pattern? At the bottom, I'm obviously introducing them to the idea of multiplication, where if 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 is the same as 6 groups of 3, then what is the value of 3 groups of 3? So can they transfer that back? And obviously I've given them a few different problems like that to play around with the idea of multiplication. And then we have a section here of just finding the missing term. So 14 plus what number is 22? 26 lose what number is 17? What number plus 15 is 26? What number lose 12 is 9? Again, there's no set strategy for them to use, just them using what their prior knowledge of addition and subtraction. This one, they've been introduced to the idea of even and odds, and now it's just applying it in a different format. I'm thinking of a single-digit odd number that is greater than 7. What number am I? And then it goes back to, the next problem goes back very similar to what we had before, where I'm thinking of a 2-digit number whose sum is 8. So again, 2-digit number. So we want to go back and say, well, within that 2-digit number, think of our 2 digits. The sum is 8. So what are our combinations that make 8? And going from there. And then the Mrs. Sloat is just asking them to read the problem and think logically about what the solution would be. So I'm hoping this gave you a little bit of guidance. But again, this is, when I say fail, first attempt in learning, I don't expect them to fail per se, but the kids have all heard that language from me when we do coding, and I really want them to apply it here. It's just I want to see what they can do. Just make an honest effort. Okay? Thank you very much.